So the battle for the Battle Royale genre is finally making its way into the courtroom. As recently reported by the Korean Times, the PUBG Corp, subsidiary of Bluehole Games, has filed a copyright violation against Epic Games over Epic's Fortnite, saying its Battle Royale mode too closely resembles PUBG. I guess they voiced concerns about this back in September, citing some BS about how Epic makes the engine PUBG runs on and they pay royalties to them, stuff about advertising Fortnite by using PUBG's name. I guess the lawsuit also discusses elements like the UI and the items. Yeah, I did life bars and guns first. Basically just being salty over how successful Fortnite is becoming. So this was bound to happen sooner or later, not just with these two, but with so many other games set to enter the Battle Royale genre soon. And if you can't beat them, sue them, apparently. If you've paid any attention to the booming of the Battle Royale type games, you know that PUBG, for a long time, was the king, until Fortnite released its Battle Royale, and has pretty much been smacking PUBG around ever since. Now for you, the player, this sort of competition is exactly what you want, regardless of which game you prefer. This is what pushes these companies to try to keep outdoing each other, battle back and forth for those users, by adding new content and improving their game's overall experience. PUBG must just feel like, it's losing the battle and sees this, unfortunately, as a way to swing wildly at the legs of their competition. So first, how do we think this is going to go? Will PUBG defeat Fortnite in the courtroom? It did launch first, after all. But no, I don't think so. Things like this are so hard to argue in a market as vast as video games. That's why we rarely see anything come out of these sorts of lawsuits. Like with both of these titles, specifically PUBG, from the beginning, I've talked about how it reminded me so much of DayZ, which started out as a mod for Arma. And that game even spawned its own legion of imitators. But yeah, it's pretty much the same deal. You spawn with nothing, have to find weapons and items, and if you get killed, that character is dead forever and you lose all your stuff. In my opinion, PUBG basically just took out the zombies and put in matchmaking with the last man standing becoming the winner. Yeah, when it comes to the whole, oh, you copied me deal in video games, I just don't think that's a road you really want to go down most of the time. It's going to cost you a ton in legal fees, and unless it's something super specific or an overly blatant copy, I just don't see it happening. But I think this does go a bit further than just PUBG and Fortnite. That's what everybody's focused on. PUBG is suing Fortnite. It's long been the battle of those two companies. I know these are the big players for now, but that's not going to be the case for long. And this is also a reason why I think you're seeing this lawsuit happening now. Yeah, Fortnite is taking players from PUBG. Sure, but things are about to get much worse for both companies. If you follow my videos, I've been saying it pretty much anytime I talk about Battle Royale games. Get ready for more, lots more. We already know for a fact Call of Duty is going to be offering their own take on the Battle Royale genre in Black Ops 4. And I can assure you we're going to hear about several more games at least offering this sort of mode come E3 and beyond. When anything in this industry sees this sort of success, people are going to try and jump on board. And while something like Black Ops 4 may be late to the party, it brings with it its big Activision budget as well as its massive player base that probably intersects with some of these other games. I mean, surely there are people into Fortnite and PUBG that are also into Call of Duty, and if Call of Duty is offering them all the stuff those games typically offer, plus a superior Battle Royale mode, do you really think these people are going to stick with the other games when this single one is offering a complete package like that? However you swing it, they are sure to pull some players away. And as we've heard a lot of rumblings over the highly anticipated Red Dead Redemption 2 maybe offering their take on Battle Royale, and with how many people they've been able to keep addicted to GTA 5 online, that would probably be some insanely stiff competition as well. So I think all of this is playing a big role in this lawsuit. PUBG sees the writing on the wall. The way things are going, their player base is likely to only get smaller. Not just from Fortnite, but as more and more big games begin to offer similar experiences, they're going to keep chipping away at that player base. They feel backed into the corner, and yeah, I think this is just a Hail Mary. What can we establish, if anything, that is ours, that people aren't allowed to copy when it comes to this Battle Royale stuff. And keep in mind, these other devs waiting in the wings to drop their games, they're going to have eyes on this too, as any decision here will surely affect the future of this genre. However, as I said, I don't see this going over so well for PUBG. I don't think they'll get much, if anything, out of this. I honestly don't see what they really invented here. Like, comparing Fortnite and PUBG, I think it's clear that they're very different. I mean, one goes for the more cartoony, over-the-top approach, where the other one's more grounded in realism. But even just looking at PUBG on its own, what did it really create that's new? Like I said, feels a lot like DayZ to me, but with a matchmaking system. Did they invent that? Are they the first game to have a free-for-all mode? A team deathmatch? Last man standing? I mean, seriously, what? But nevertheless, it will be interesting to see how this plays out. And it will be important to the future of these games, as any decisions here could affect games like Black Ops 4. But no matter what, these guys, both PUBG and Fortnite, are going to have to accept that it's been a fun ride with things basically just being between the two of them, but that ride's over. A tidal wave of new Battle Royale modes, of new Battle Royale games, AAA Battle Royale games, is coming. So yeah, you can throw lawsuits around, but my advice would be get better or get out of the way. And with that, this video's a wrap. Let me know your thoughts on this PUBG vs Fortnite lawsuit in the comments. Do you think anything is going to come out of this? As always, I'm John Zakari, and thanks for watching.